channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Jay. I'm 25 years old from Bronx, New York, and I'm currently in AIT to be a 92 Yankee. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about what you should bring to basic combat training. Before I start this video, I want you guys to look below you and hit that subscribe button so I can get more awareness to my channel and hopefully help out somebody who really needs it. So let's get into it. So for starters, when you're going to basic training, hopefully your recruiter will tell you to pack light. Don't bring any heavy bags, don't bring any laptops, computers, iPads, Apple pencils, or any of that, game systems, nothing. Food, nothing. When you go to basic training, you want to pack as light as possible because you're going to have to carry everything that you bring. And if it's not allowed, it's just going to get thrown away as soon as you get there. When I first got to basic training, they made us dump all our bags out, and they checked every single thing that we had. So they checked our, like if we had nail clippers, they checked if we had nail files, they checked if we had like alcohol, mouthwash, because apparently there's mouthwash with like alcohol in it, and it could come up if they test you for alcohol or something like that. Yeah, it was weird. I don't know, it confused me a little bit because they collected some things that I didn't even think they would collect, like cologne and perfume and all that stuff. So to save yourself some money, leave it at home. I have made a little list that I'll definitely put in the description box of what you should have at basic training and what you can't have as well that you would think you might need but that you shouldn't bring. So first, you should get a plain black book bag. That was the first thing that I bought for basic training, or if you have one, you can use that, because the book bag you're gonna bring with you is just gonna get put away in a closet because it's your personal bag and you're not even allowed to have it anyway. So when you go, just bring a book bag that you're okay with getting like dusty or not seeing for a while or kicked around or whatever. The second thing that I got for basic training were travel toiletries, because it wasn't smart to check a bag going to basic because it's not like you're going to live there. They're going to give you every single thing that you need, and you'll eventually be able to go to the PX to buy stuff that you need. So it's just in your best interest not to pack large things or not to check a bag or anything like that, because you're not going to look the best if you're like lugging your personal bag and they're going to give you a duffel bag to take. It's just not going to work out. So for toiletries, of course, I packed a toothbrush, I packed travel toothpaste, travel no alcohol mouthwash. I packed floss, body wash, but they were all travel size. Like everything that I packed was travel size. And some optional things, I brought a washcloth and a towel with me. They're gonna give you a washcloth and a towel to use, but I'm not gonna lie, I never use them. I used them maybe once or twice when we first got to basic training because we had to do shower drills. But after that, I was just like, I don't want to ever see these again because they were just uncomfortable. They kept ripping. All of my washcloths kept ripping. So eventually, like, my mom had sent me a towel, and a lot of people were upset because they didn't think I was supposed to have it, but they let me keep it, so I used it. What else did I bring? I brought shower shoes for reception. When you get to reception, they're gonna take you to the PX to buy the shower shoes that they want you to have, and they're gonna make you put your shower shoes in your personal bag that gets locked away in the closet. So don't bring like anything fancy or anything that you're afraid might get stolen. It won't get stolen, but don't bring anything of value because it's just gonna get locked away in the closet anyway. You're not gonna have your eye on it for a long time. I bought extra underwear, all black. I learned that lesson the hard way. Do not bring colored underwear, no fancy underwear, nothing with writing like at all. Make sure that everything is plain because they will make you put it away and you won't see it till the end. Bring extra sports bras, all black of course, because the ones that they sell in the PX, they're not going to do anything for you. And it's just kind of better to have your own, because when you're in basic training, I feel like the one thing that I wanted most was like a taste of home. So even the little things like having a pair of black underwear that wasn't those tighty whities that they have in the PX, like it made me feel better about myself, and I had a better day because it was just like, it felt like I was still me underneath all the army stuff that they gave me to put on and walk around in all day. Bring your phone charger, bring your phone charger, bring your phone charger. I wouldn't say bring a portable a couple people have portables, and what they would do is they would charge their phone. They would charge their portable when we got phone time, and then put their phone on the portable when they put it away. And in hindsight, I guess that was kind of smart, because you're not always going to have an outlet. But you have to be careful with that, because if your family sends you a portable charger, they might not let you keep it. But if you already have it and you put it away with your phone when you first get there, then that's different, because they can't let you just keep an electronic device, because even though you can't do anything on it, it's still considered an electronic device. A battery-powered watch, no smartwatches or Fitbits, they'll make you throw it out. First I had got a cheap watch from Amazon, and after I think the hammer, it broke. So it was kind of just like useless, and my mom had sent me a black G-Shock, and that watch has lasted me to this day. I used to wear G-Shocks all the time, so she was just like, I'm gonna get you one. And it ended up being probably like my best decision. A bunch of people on YouTube are probably gonna tell you don't need anything that expensive. G-Shocks aren't that expensive anymore, but you can opt in for a cheap watch from Amazon, or when you get there, they'll give you the little Eagle Cash card, and you can go to the PX and you can buy a watch. I don't know, I didn't like the watches in the PX, they were bulky, so I was kind of glad that my mom sent me one. What else? Bring a wallet with no more than $100 cash in it. You're not going to need a bunch of money when you get there, because like I said, you're going to get an Eagle Cash card when you first get there to spend at the mini PX, and any other purchases that you make won't be until closer to the end, so I wouldn't advise that you bring a lot of money with you. Don't bring your credit cards. You can have maybe one debit card, but I wouldn't advise you to bring a whole lot of money, because some things get lost, of course, in like moving drills and different things like that. So just be careful with bringing a whole bunch of financials with you. Bring a folder for all your important documents, for your orders, for a copy. You don't need your birth certificate, I don't remember ever needing my birth certificate, but I carried a folder because I had my orders in it, my plane ticket, I had a blank check for finance, like just different things that I knew I would need, and I kept it in a big Ziploc bag. And that was the one thing that like I made sure was in a certain place all the time. Like I put all my important documents in a big Ziploc bag that I bought from the PX, and made sure I had that at all times and kept track of it at all times. I brought an extra change of clothes with me when I went, just because you never know what's gonna happen. I know a few people got to basic training like late at night, and they had to put on civilians the next day, but not for long. But just in case you want something clean to put on, make sure you just bring one extra outfit, but it's optional, because 9 times out of 10 you're not even gonna need it. They're gonna issue your stuff as soon as you get there, so don't even waste space. If it can't fit, it can't fit. Gel for your hair, hair ties, bobby pins, and your saving grace that's gonna just be the most valuable thing you could ever have at basic training is gonna be baby wipes. You use porta potties a lot, and they're not the cleanest. So baby wipes and flushable wipes are just your best friend, and sometimes they run out of toilet tissue. When we were on like week 5, there was no toilet tissue. Like females were stealing toilet tissue left and right. The males didn't have any toilet tissue. So it was really bad. Some people's families had to send them toilet tissue, because on our floor specifically, in our 2 female bays, the females were just hogging toilet tissue. Like one locker was open one day and she had like 5 rolls of toilet tissue because she was just stealing them from the bathroom. I don't know, people do weird stuff in basic training, so just be wary of that. Like I said, you'll get a trip to the PX when you get there, but only get or bring what you need, because you're gonna have to carry everything. Like everything you bring with you, you're gonna have to carry. And it was a lot, because when we got to basic, our company was on like a hill, and we weren't going to our company right away. We had to do yellow face, so we had to go up all the way up the hill. We had to track like our laundry bag and our duffel bag all the way up the hill. I almost didn't even make it because it was so heavy. I remember finally getting to the company, and like I started crying. I called my mom. I was like, "Mom, I'm here." Like I was so sad, because like it was so difficult lugging all of the stuff that I had brought with me, and just to have another PX trip the next week. My biggest thing is that I was a little afraid I wouldn't have hygiene products, so I just had a big bag full of all hygiene stuff. So don't be like me. This list has about 11 things on it, and it can all fit in a book bag. And you don't need to bring anything else. It can all fit in your book bag, and your personal bag will be able to fit in your duffel bag, because all you're gonna have is uniforms in it when you first leave for basic training. When you first ship from reception to basic training, that's all you're gonna have in your duffel. So just be wary of what you pack. Make sure that you only pack necessities and nothing that's gonna be too heavy, because you have to carry it. And nothing's worse than standing there having to hold your stuff and it's heavy, and the drill sergeant saying, "It's your stuff, you bought it." And then I just remember kicking myself, like, it is my stuff, I did buy it. I was so upset. But anyway, like I said, don't be like me. 2 things I didn't mention though were paper and pens for letter writing, envelopes and stamps, and just make sure you have stuff to write home with, because those are the things that go first in the PX. They have a lot of them, but having your own helps. And I remember towards the end, the PX actually ran out of stamps, and you need that to send your letters. So just be aware of that. Make sure you have your own stamps, your own paper, your own pens, a notebook, something so that you can write home. Because letters are honestly what's going to keep you going, especially if you have a lot of family, or even if you want to journal. I journaled the whole time I was in basic training, and it just helped me release a lot. So I would just advise you to have a lot of paper. But not so much that it's going to be heavy, just like a notebook and some pens. So now that I beat that one to death, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section, and I'll do my best to respond. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Please hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.